Okay, back to our docudrama about when trying to trade bottles of salsa for alien technology goes awry. Oh. Now, I don't know if it's this series or a similar one in which some were Thunder Ninja Rangers and some were Wind Ninja Rangers, or whatever the technical terms were. I heard about that and I thought it was interesting that they had two groups of rangers. Oh, okay, well, good. I'm surprised he pressed the button so many times. Wonder if that thing were ever sold as a toy. I also wonder, did each button have a different function? Was it something like you press one button, one shows up, the second button, two show up? Who knows? Okay, this this is suddenly a great episode. Huh? But sorry, my calves are itchy for some reason. Just going to mute the ads because they're coming in. They seem to be coming in especially loud. Two Subaru ads in a row. Oh, it's funny, there was one driving along the beach because that seems to fit in with the show. Here we go. Wait. I have to go back a little because... Okay, going back to 9:45. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, let me pause it and then start playing again because the image just froze somehow. Okay. Dad? Their helmets remind me of Beetleborgs. Well, good thing his mother's taking charge of things. Well, I hope that's the. Oh. Oh. I am pausing it. I know you did not just have a bunch of monsters teleport into the room of what was previously established to be a pretty smart boy and having him mistake them for graphics. I don't think this is what they were going for, but that just plays into this stereotype of, people who play video games are stupid. They don't know the difference between the games and reality. The only time someone doesn't know the difference between games and reality is when they have something wrong psychologically. That, and I don't like, too, this cliche of someone not being able to tell what's going on. It has to be done well. For instance, I saw part of a movie called, I think it was Crybaby. It had Johnny Depp. There was a scene in a prison. The movie was made in the 80s, but set in the 50s. There was a scene in a prison. I guess the prisoners had been good, so they were letting them watch one of those newfangled 3D movies. So something happened. These guys burst through the screen, and the prisoners reacted, "Whoa!" Like, "Wow, that's so realistic." So that in that case, it was funny and it was understandable. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, why have you made this boy stupid? So, so now I'm wondering. I think that's a failure on both of their parts. So now I'm wondering, what else does the boy think is just a game? Does he think he's just a game? Does he think his mother's just part of the game? Okay, so at least he understood them. I was going to have another fit if he thought those things were part of a game, but he. Oh, guinea pig dad's got skills. I was curious as to whether it would summon the same monster or a different one. It'd be funny if they pressed the button and a new monster showed up. So, wait, who are you? What happened to the old guy? Oh, he had a concert to do, so I'm filling in. It's interesting to see that in the... It's the first time I've seen it, but it's interesting to think that nowadays the size of the touchscreen in a car would be a feature worth advertising. You know, no word on how good the brakes are, but the touchscreen is big. You know, earlier they mentioned video editing. Well, if nothing's impressive, then you're going to have to do a whole lot of editing. It keeps... Okay, there it is working. Hang on. Okay. I thought earlier when it summoned all those... Sorry, I missed what they call the minions in this one. When they summoned all the minions earlier, I thought, if they destroy all those minions, then that boy is accidentally responsible for a bunch of minions meeting their end. I know they're just some sort of inorganic minion spawned simply to do the task, but it's still unfortunate to think about. Because it would be one thing if they had been summoned to battle and they were destroyed that way, but to be summoned just because some boy is going beep, 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 beep. that's oh. They're looking like they've never seen a monster grow before. I don't understand what they were even grimacing about. Is it wrong that I thought he was about to kiss it the way he was holding it up? See, I'm seeing a lot of these Megazords and such for the first time in this reaction series. I like how he's just barely affected. The feet of that one sword reminds me of a toy I have. I don't even know what the series was, but it was soldiers, but based on food. Like, there was a guy who was a living taco and a guy who was a living hamburger. And the tank looked like an egg carton, and it shot disc shaped like one kind of disc looked like pepperonis, and the other kind, I guess, was supposed to be squirts of ketchup. It kind of had blades that were curved. I still have it. Maybe someday I'll get it out, or else go up where it's stored and show it off. Yeah. I'm glad the boy turned out to be a good kid and not a brat. This wasn't the episode I had heard about, so I'm glad my worries were unfounded. And an ad. And they're all... Well, there was one earlier that was for someone different, but it looks like they're all car commercials. Let's see, is this another car one? Oh, it's a credit card. Or something. So now I'm confused. I thought this was an individual competition and... Okay, so... at least it's a bad guy slipping in something this time. The voice of Sensei Guinea Pig Grant McFarland. The ending song is kind of nice too. Okay, so I enjoyed that episode. I am glad that they didn't make the boy a brat. He's just lonely and sad, but he warms up when you treat him with kindness and don't give up. So that's good. The villains were pretty funny too, as you could tell. The only part that aggravated me was this is some kind of game. That really... What is wrong with you? Okay, so... So the first or second in the series went well. Seemed like the last one I reacted to went well too. It'd be nice if they were all enjoyable like that, but can't always be the case. So hopefully they'll be pretty good, but we'll see. I'm kind of rambling a bit at this point, so I think I'll end it here. Have a blessed night, everybody.